guys, it's Cameron and I'm back with another video. Welcome back to my channel where I do whatever and whatever I want. Today I'm going to be doing the story time video about how I was friends with a psychopath. I got this idea from Ava Gwatowski. I saw her doing it in her video and I saw other people doing it, but I know she kind of started the trend, so I wanted to give credit to her. But I'm going to be doing a video about this girl that I was friends with, and she was absolutely crazy. So about 3 years ago, I moved into this neighborhood with my dad and my stepmom, and I met this girl like 2 days later after we moved in across the street. I'm just gonna say her name was Sally, but so me and Sally became really good friends, and we always hung out and we were always together. And she'd come over to my house a few times and I'd go over to her house. And then one day I went over to her house and we were just hanging out and we were talking. We just sat there and we're talking about school and stuff like that. But all of a sudden she was like, you want to go swimming? Because it was a really nice day outside. So we decided we wanted to go swimming. And my house was just across the street and I didn't have my bathing suit with me. So I went and got my swimsuit. And I came back and I put my swimsuit on. We got in the pool and she decided we wanted to like play this mermaid game. We were 9 at the time, so, or maybe even 8, I don't know. But we were playing this mermaid game where we had like diving rings and you put them in the pool, like you throw them in the pool and they sink to the bottom and you have to go get them. Well, we were like pretending those were our powers and like saying that each individual one, like each individual color, so like blue would be winter, like you have the power of ice or something like that. And being a little kid as I was, I always wanted to have like all the toys and like, yeah. So I took all of them from her and I was like, haha, I got all the powers, like just joking around. And she took it seriously and she got really mad at me. And we like started going under the water and like she started chasing me underneath the water like we were swimming. And all of a sudden she like pulls my leg, like I'm underneath the water and I dropped the diving like rings at the bottom of the ground, like in the pool. And she didn't even go after those, she like went after me for some reason. So I dropped them and I went to go pick them up at the bottom, and then I'm coming up to get air from like out of the water, and it's like I'm literally this close from reaching the top of the water, and she pulls my leg, and in the second I was like, what are you doing? Like I like took my hands like this and I pushed her hands off of me, and then like I was able to get like a little, like here's the water, and I was like coming up like right here, and I got above like a little bit. And her dad was outside and I was like, help, like I screamed because she was pulling me under and like I was running out of breath. So she pulled me back under and I'm like, I'm freaking out because I don't have any breath right now underneath the water and I'm scared I'm gonna drown, and she's trying to drown me because I took all the diving rings. And I come like, my eyes were open underwater. I can't remember if I had goggles on or if I would just open my eyes, but I remember it being like a little blurry, and I opened my eyes under the water and I saw like, I looked up and I saw her dad at the top, and like he was putting his arm out to like get me out of the water. So I like put my hand up and he pulled me out of the water, and I remember being so mad because like she just tried to kill me. Like she just tried to drown me in her pool. And I was like, what? I'm sorry, what? And so she comes back up out of the water and she doesn't say anything to me. I'm talking like, mind you, there was like speakers that were playing music outside. So even when I screamed help, he could barely hear me, and he was on the phone too. So it was not like a good moment at all to be in that situation. And so he pulled me out of the water and she comes back up to like the surface of the water. I'm talking to him. I'm saying, I'm going home. I want to get out of here. Don't call me. Don't come over to my house and knock on my door. Don't ever come see me ever again. And he's talking to me and he's like, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, I just want to go home. Like, let me go home. I don't want to be here. I'm scared of this girl now because she just tried drowning me in her pool. I need to leave. Like, I want to go. And he's like, are you sure? Are you okay? Do you need food? What do you need? And I'm like, I need to go home. That's what I need to do. So I grabbed one of their towels and I took my clothes from upstairs and I left. And she didn't talk to me the whole time. Like, she even got out of the water and grabbed a towel and everything. And she didn't talk to me. She just sat on the couch and didn't say anything to me. So I left my house, left her house, and I went to my house. I get back and I'm talking to my dad about what just happened, and he's like freaking out. And I don't remember if he wanted to talk to the other guy because they were friends, and that's kind of how we like started hanging out with each other. And I can't remember if he wanted to go talk to them or something. But I remember like a month later after it happened, I get a knock at the door. And I didn't really assume anything of it because I had another friend in the neighborhood named Bella, which we're still friends with today. And I like assumed it was her at the door. So I came to the door and I opened it and I see like nobody's there. And I look down and there's like flowers and a card. And I'm like, this is like weird. And it says Cameron on it. So I'm like, wait, like, why would this be delivered to me? It was weird. So I pick it up and we have like a kennel. As soon as you come into our house, there's a kennel, and it's a really nice kennel and it looks like a cabinet almost for our dog. So we have a bunch of stuff sitting on top of it. So I set it down on top of there and I'm like looking at the flowers, and it has like a little thing on it and it says like to Cameron, and it doesn't say who it's from. Like, it doesn't even say like from someone secret, and it was like kind of weird. Then like I open the card, it says Cameron on it. I open it and the front like cover is sleepover party, and I'm like, and I open it and it says like sleepover party, you're invited to Sally's sleepover party, you should definitely like come over. And I'm like, why would she be inviting me? Does she not know that she tried drowning me in a pool? And then I read down even more and it's like, I'm so sorry, Cameron, that I tried drowning you. I hope we can still be friends and we can hang out. And I'm like, why would I want to hang out with you after you just tried drowning me in a pool? Like, I'm not going to be friends with you. I'm scared to like talk to you now. I didn't know what her mindset was, but I got that and I was like, absolutely not. Like, I'm not going over to your house. Like, at the time, I even had my friend, my cousin, also my friend, but my cousin Micah was at my house, and we like opened the door, and I had already told her the whole entire story, so she was like, that's kind of weird. Like, why would she invite you to her party if she tried? So now we're not friends anymore. We haven't been since that whole situation. She still lives in the neighborhood. I still live in the neighborhood. We still live across from each other. There's other friends that I have in the neighborhood that are friends with her, but we just don't get along because of that whole situation, and I don't think I would ever talk to her again because of that situation. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below what you want to see me do next. Subscribe to my channel when I upload a new video and turn on my post notifications for when I upload a new video. You can see it. And I will see you next time. Peace.